All right, this board is the LS9. It's our digital board that we use here. So if you're looking for, like on the analogs, when it just goes down, we got right here at the top is our gain. Right next to it we have the Dynamics 1, Dynamics 2. These are going to be your gates and compressors. You can form them however you want to on the screen here. Next we got the pan buttons for panning left, panning right. We got selected send. We got EQ right here where you can select the lows, low mid, high mid, or highs. And we got our Q, our frequency, and our gain for it. So then right next over here we have our cursor for our main screen here. You can move it up and down, left to right, and then if you're on any of the knobs here on the screen, you can actually turn them up or turn them down, whatever you need to right here. The enter is your select button, so if you would like to turn something on, like scroll over, highlight it, press enter to either turn it on or turn it off. Right here is the home button. You'll be using this a lot anytime you go into any of the other buttons and any of the different, and you go away from the home screen and you need to get back, which has all your main stuff, all your signals that you're sending, your EQing. You can just simply press the home button. You'll go out of everything right back. In case you even go into a place where you didn't want to, you're like, oh, I didn't want to go into the setup. I want to hit the channel job. Just hit home, start back over. Your cue and clear. On the other side here, we got scene memory. It's always good if you're starting a new scene to just go ahead, select scene memory, go up the 000, the very first one, it's the initial data. Just select that, recall it, hit enter, and it'll start all over, all the faders, all your presets, everything that you've done for EQing will start back over at 0. So you can just, so you don't have to worry about someone else already used this beforehand and has a bunch of EQing issues that they used for themselves. You can start all over, clean slate. And then we got the monitors, setup, channel job, recorder, meter, racks 1 through 4, 5 through 8. These are where you're going to find your different effects. We got the layers 1 through 16. Those are your channels. Since it's digital, it's got 16 faders here. You can go into the digital side and go to another 16, so we actually have 32 channels on this one. And then master, custom fader. Up here we have our mix matrix. These are where we can choose to, if you double tap it, this goes to our send for our monitor. So this is monitor mix 1, 2 then. If I double tap it again, I go back to just the normals that you're sending through left and right. And at the bottom here we have the faders going up through on the top. It's the on button. This is essentially your mute button, so just turn it on, turn it off, mute, unmute. The Q button and select, that's going to select the channel. This is the difference between the analog and the digital. Everything that you do is going to be on here on your display screen, but for the channel that you're going to get to, you're going to have to select it. On the analog, you can just go to it easily. This one, you will have to select each channel that you're going to EQ or check the volume with, turn the gain up on. You can't just turn the gain and it's going to hit the channel that you have selected, so you do have to watch and select each channel individually. And we got the master over here, which it also has to be turned on or off, so always remember that as well. So if in case you're not getting signal, make sure the channel's on, make sure your master's on, master's up, the volume is up. Back here we got all of our channels, 1 through 16. Over here are our outs. We got for right and left out, they are number 8 and number 7. On the bottom you'll see an R and an L for left and right. These are also our monitor sends that we can send out here. And power switch in the back here. There's also a power switch in the front underneath here where it's like kind of hidden so you can't see, so just be aware if it's not turning on from this button back here, make sure your power's on in the front. And on the LS9 we have in here, we have the 4 different mics that we have. And these ones stay in here, and these are our J series that only work with the LS9. They're in the little bottom case here. And then in the back here, we have 2 1/4-inch cables going into an 1/8-inch jack that, like I said previously about the fader layers, if we click it over to go to 17 through 32, those are right here, 17 and 18. So if you want to like put your iPod in, test the channels. You can switch it over to 17 through 32 layer, be on 17, 18. You can turn it up, see if you're getting signal sent out. The LS9, since it is a digital board, it's like a computer. So what you're gonna have to do is turn it off in the back first before you power it down. So switch the switch in the back, give it ample time to go ahead and shut down, and then you can kill the entire rig. Each of the knobs can also be pressed like a button. If you do that, it's going to expand the possibilities that you have with it. For EQ, you press that, it's going to show your graphic EQ, everything that you have, and everything that you can do to it. Pan, it'll show you what you can do for each channel and stuff. Gain, all the different types of gain you got. Dynamics, you can set it for either if like you want gate or compressor. It shows you everything, how you can set it up for that if you'd like. All right, when setting up monitors on the digital board, what you're gonna wanna do, you wanna come to the top button. If we're just sending out, I'm gonna say from mix 1 here, I will double tap it to where it's flashing. Now I am in sending from the monitor. So everything I turn up here is going to monitor send 1. And so then in the back here, I'll have my monitor, it'll be 1 right here, so that's everything that I'm sending. So that'll go out to the respected monitor, wherever it's going to be at, and everything that I put into my mix 1 is now sending out from there. And then we have 2, 3, all the way up to 8, but usually your 7 and 8 are your left and right, so usually you only have about 6 if you're still sending your signal to your house from here. And if you want to go back to home but it's not sending to the monitors, double tap it 1 more time. It's just a solid light. None of the other ones are lit up. Now you're back to just your home mix that you're sending through your stereo left and right. So if I have these 2 up for just left and right, I want just in the house, I'm sending out a monitor mix. Now I've got these 4 sending to the monitor. These ones maybe don't need to go to the house, so that's why they're there. I can go back and forth whenever you need to. I can go to, if I'm sending multiple monitors mixes, I just click over to 2. Now here's where I'm sending to 2. I can go back, click back and forth whenever you need to. Always make sure that for your monitor mix, your master stereo, your master fader is up and turned on, or else you're not going to be able to get signal out of it as well.